everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm traveling right now, so it's a little bit of a different setup. I'll try to get all the cards in view, but we'll see what happens. This is the July 2020 monthly reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I'm using strictly Oracle cards for the readings for this month. So the first deck we're going to use is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. It is an Oracle deck, though it has tarot in its name. And there are some tarot overlaps. So let's see what cards are coming up for you, Aquarius. You are my last sign. I'm seeing Gemini energy with the Lovers card coming out here. Okay, your air sign cousin, as well as balance. Hugely collective energy that's been coming in, especially as we move from Gemini season to now Cancer season. So let's see what the messages are for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm seeing a lot of you being called to tap into High Priestess energy. It's very interesting because you actually came up, Aquarius, in the, I'm literally almost just said Taurus again because I kept calling them Taurus, in the Virgo reading that I just did. And I'm seeing that High Priestess energy, which I actually saw in that reading as well. Okay, so definitely you could be dealing with a Virgo. You may have Virgo energy in your chart. Okay, also fire energy I'm seeing here, Aries energy, Emperor energy. Okay, could be around changes involving work. Some of you, this could be someone coming towards you. Okay, a fire sign, Aries in particular, could be someone who, you know, I'm not necessarily getting older, but I am seeing like a hierarchy. Okay, so someone who's like in a position of power, but I'm feeling like someone who can help you with something. Okay, Aquarius, definitely feels like it might be related to work. Okay, might possibly be someone who's like a little bit well known. Okay, or this is more so your energy, which is the Star card, Aquarius, coming in, right, which can sometimes speak to, you know, publicity or fame, you know, on whatever level, right? Some type of recognition, which this like sort of public element has been coming up for a few of the signs as well. Right now, you're being called to be in a period of rest and rejuvenation. Okay, I'm also getting the Hermit energy, which would be Virgo energy as well. But being in a place of quiet contemplation, perhaps meditating, okay, maybe even being on some type of retreat for some of you. Okay, I just feel like spending time on your own for now, connecting with your mind and your thoughts. Okay, I feel like things will start to change as we go into Leo season, which is also energy that I picked up on in the Virgo reading. So let's see, Aquarius, what messages. Ooh, Three of Cups. So yeah, definitely some type of, I'm feeling like a celebration. It could be even like an award ceremony or something like that. Okay, there's that rest and rejuvenation right now though. It's coming up in the future, that Three of Cups, right? But yeah, I'm definitely, and there you are. Oh no, that's the Sun card. So more Leo energy there. I thought that was the Sun, and the Star card in this deck remind me of each other. So you have the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Again, feels like there's changes that are going to be happening as we go into Leo season, when we get out of Cancer season. Right now we are in Mercury retrograde, right? So the whole sort of taking a step back, entering Hermit, sort of hangman energy, right? Not really taking action on things, but sort of putting your plans in place, visualizing, again, meditating, connecting with yourself, connecting with your higher self, perhaps even getting out in nature here, right, with this card. That, for me, is what's really illuminating whatever is happening here. And again, there's some type of celebration. I feel a lot of joy, okay, especially around your heart chakra, so which has been prominent for a lot of the signs for this month as well. So it just feels really good, whether this is, again, related to work or relationship, or it could be your life 365, right? Things don't tend to happen in a vacuum. Let's read for some of these cards that are coming out for you here, Aquarius. So Light. I love this card. This card assures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive card in the deck, right? The Sun card. and it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see. As people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, right? And again, we saw that authority card with the Emperor. Many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truths and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. And again, that's the Sun card. And again, I'm getting this, it's like, you know, through this introspection and meditating, like it feels like the Sun energy, it feels like it's been coming in for you, okay, over time. It's quite interesting actually too, because I just remembered that, you know, Aquarius, you are sister signs with Leo, right? Like y'all sit opposite on the zodiac. So that could be, because this feels like a long time sort of coming, like it's been sort of a build up, okay? And you've been slowly getting this sort of illumination that the card was talking about, right? Through the introspection. And that's what's leading to this celebration here. So we've already talked about the rest and rejuvenate a little bit. Again, I feel like it's for your own grounding purposes, okay? Whatever sort of self-care, grounding, you know, meditative, mindful practices that you use, right? For me, it's writing, journaling, walking, yoga, meditating, visualizing, right? Listening to music often for me as well. So let's see what you're going to be celebrating with this rejoice in celebration. Let's see, hold on, let me find it. Okay, so a time of, and again, it feels like this is coming up, okay? A time of merriment, celebration, birth, success, and victory is at hand. You are doing what you love most and you are pursuing your passion. When you follow your heart, and again, remember the emphasis there on the heart chakra. And by the way, the word birth came up. Childbirth, pregnancy has been coming up for a large part of the collective, okay? So not specifically seeing that necessarily in this reading right here for you, Aquarius, but it did come up in a lot of the other signs, so do check out your other placements. So it's saying you're doing what you love most and you are pursuing your passion. When you follow your heart and intuition with zeal, there are no limits to what you can achieve. When the energy of excitement and love is present, you can feel it moving within you. Somehow, love has a way of showing you that you're connected to something much larger than yourself. The number 3 symbolizes unity and a time to rejoice in gratitude and sharing, whether it's with family members, friends, or even coworkers. This is the moment of fruition for all of your dedicated work. So pat yourself on the back, party and dance in celebration of your accomplishments. And again, I'm getting like some type of recognition or award, okay? So this could all be included together, right? It could be some type of, again, like award ceremony or something like that. Okay, let's jump into your numerology guidance, Aquarius, and then we'll close down the reading. So I'm seeing happy ending and forgiveness, which both also just came up for Virgo. Okay, so again, if you're dealing with a Virgo, have Virgo energy. Here you are coming in, Aquarius, with the healing, okay? Number 66 reminds me of the star card in the tarot, and the healing element. Happy ending is showing up again. So again, this is on the horizon, and clearly so, right, with the Sun card and the rejoice and celebration that we're seeing here. What are the messages for Aquarius, Spirit? Okay, so we have effort, okay? I feel like that's more about, you know, tapping into your intuition, employing patience, right? Remembering to rest and relax. It does feel like, and this is a collective energy as well, that people are just so eager to get out there, start something new, that they almost run the risk of going too fast, okay? And I'm getting like a sense of like burnout, right? And if you think of like the imagery of a star, right? There's like, I mean, I don't know if this is literal or not, but I'm like seeing like, you know, a star that moves very fast and burns very bright, but then it burns out. It's like you barely get to see it, versus one that's maybe moving a little bit more slowly across the sky and lasts longer, okay? So surrender is coming up here, and spiritual career. Now, Spiritual career came up for another sign. I can't remember, actually a couple signs. And the thing to note about that is, yes, for some of you, it could be literally working within the realm of like the esoteric or spiritual or divine work, religious work, even for some of you, but that's not the case for everyone, right? This is really talking about getting on your life path or purpose, whatever that is for you. So let's read for a couple of these cards. I'll read the affirmations for all of them. Effort, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. So let's go over spiritual career and then surrender, okay? So it says, this card indicates an opportunity to embark upon a career in the mind, body, spirit arena. Again, for some of you, yes, for others, not so much. This could be a full or part-time venture. It's entirely up to you. You may already have the credentials to begin this work now, or you may require further study before you're ready to start. Whatever your situation, this card is confirmation that you have genuine talents and abilities that need to be put to good use. It says you may decide to work as a clairvoyant, life coach, homeopath, or healer and see clients from your home, or try your hand at being a card reader, hey, numerologist, right, which I do consider myself to be as well, or astrologer at your local mind, body, spirit fair. You may choose to be a writer of inspirational books or blogs, or conduct workshops in the community. Regardless of what you do and however big or small and however big or small the scheme, you can turn it into a career with the potential for success. Ooh, it's just like 11:11 on the clock, I think, when I said that. The affirmation here says, I serve the greater good and am given all that I need. And then surrender. I also, again, do feel this like stepping into some type of leadership role, okay? This card indicates a need to surrender your attachment to a particular situation or preferred outcome. Feels like this might be more of a past or a passing kind of energy. Could also be why you're being called into that hangman sort of hermit mode energy, okay? Because maybe there's something going on and you're like trying to control the puppet strings a little bit too much, okay? So your attachment to a particular situation or preferred outcome. Sorry, let me start over. This card indicates a need to surrender your attachment to a particular situation or preferred outcome because your inability to let go is impeding your success. Desperation blocks manifestation. Therefore, the more you struggle to attract your desire, the more you push it away. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to detach from the situation and surrender the outcome to the divine. In order to attract what you want, you must give the universe space to deliver your requests. This can only be achieved by getting out of the way so that everything can unfold as it should. It isn't your job to make it happen. It is simply your job to allow it to happen. When you surrender the outcome to the divine, you let the magic flow. And the affirmation here says, I receive the best possible outcome when I surrender to the divine. Okay, and for effort, again, not going to read the card, but we'll read the affirmation in case this is resonating for any of you. I like to write affirmations down on Post-its, put them up on my wall or mirror, repeat them out loud to myself daily or whenever you feel called, if you feel called, right? So the affirmation is with optimism, right? This is really about a state of mind. When you're trying to manifest, you want to try to come from the highest possible vibrations, right? Positivity, optimism, joy, happiness, instead of desperation, as the previous guidance alluded to. Desperation will block manifestation. Or if you're trying to manifest from a place of fear, shame, or guilt, you're not going to really get what you want because you're manifesting from lower vibrational energies, right? So the affirmation here is with optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. And again, feels like there's something in the past or passing that you're working to overcome. By the way, super common across all the readings. Okay, so Aquarius, that's been your July 2020 monthly reading. If this reading resonated, please do like, share, comment, or subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website. The link is down below in the description box. I also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to for free, and I co-host a podcast called the Self-Care Kickback. We are on a bit of a hiatus right now, but there are already episodes that are up live. If self-care, spirituality, if those are topics that speak to you and you're into podcasts, definitely do check us out. So Aquarius, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next reading. Take care. Bye.